I'm Jody, and I'm looking for Stitchin' Bitchers. What are Stitcher Bitchers, you might ask? Excellent question. I'm so glad you asked.
Stitch and Bitch is a social knitting group where people gather to knit and talk.
Now, probably thought Stitchers look like this. And some do. They also look like this, and these. Oh, and don't forget these. Some stitch for recovery, some stitch for survival, and some stitch for a cause. Some stitch for black liberation, and some stitch to challenge gender and racial stereotypes. Yarn bombing tanks is even a thing. While we're on the subject of craftivism, during the French Revolution, women knitters dubbed tricoteuses would knit freedom caps while watching heads roll off the guillotine. There are so many reasons to stitch, but that's only one half of the whole. Equally important when recruiting stitching bitchers is the bitching. It's not exactly like a vent and even less like a meltdown. It's not at all like complaining, it's more like unwinding. Stitch and Bitch is a place where you go to teach and to learn, to laugh and to cry, to create and to be inspired, or to lament the lack thereof, the former or the latter. And sometimes it's a place to listen and empathize, hold space and receive. It's a place to stitch to stop your unraveling and bitch to begin your refashioning. A place where you go to share a bottle of wine or five and snuggle into a corner with your hook or your needles and just be, commune, gather with your tribe. A new recruit once asked me, "Should I bring my stitching?" My reply, "Wine and food consumption is required, as well as the bitching. Stitching can be of any sort or not at all." Side note, there is a superstition in the theater world that it is bad luck to knit on stage or in the wings. Fun fact, this is the fourth production in which I have knitted as part of my performance. If any of what I have described sounds like exactly what's missing in your life, join us, stitch with us, bitch with us. If, however, you have ever said, "Only old people knit," or "Knitting is for chicks," you need not apply.